Yan. 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 So, nag-set up muna tayo. No? So, now we will discuss conic sections. So, I'll start with conic sections. So, this is the first topic in pre-calculus in senior high school here in the Philippines. So, yung conic section, ano nga ba yung conic section? Bakit siya tinawag na conic section? So, kung makikita natin dun sa word na conic section, it means, kung hihimayin natin, conic, from the word cone, and section, ibig sabihin hinati-hati yung cone. Ano kaya yung kinalabasan? So, yung titingnan natin. So, that will be our lesson for today. So, maraming object na nakikita natin sa pang-araw-araw natin na conic section. Like this one, yung mga logos. Yan, mga logos. And some buildings, ganun din. Conic section. So, mamaya malalaman natin kung anong klaseng conic section ba ito. Itong mga to. Yan. Yan. And the famous McDonald. Anong conic section kaya yan? So, ito siya. Ito yung ating conic section. So, kung makikita natin, we have two cones na mayroon tayong nilagay na plane. So, ano nga ba conic section? So, let's have the definition. So, a conic section is a curve formed by the intersection of a plane and a double cone. So, we have here double cone, intersection ng isang plane. Kapag nag-intersect ka ng plane ng paslant, makakabuo tayo ng tinatawag nating ellipse. Kapag naman nag-intersect tayo ng straight lang na plane, makakabuo tayo ng circle. And this one, kapag mag-intersect tayo ng plane sa gilid ng cone, makakabuo tayo ng tinatawag nating parabola. And this one, makikita natin, makakabuo tayo ng hyperbola. Yan yung ating mga object. So, kung babalikan natin yung kanina nating object. So, this one is an ellipse. This is also an ellipse. And this one, hyperbola. And this one, parabola. Ellipse. Yung gulong na ating bus is a circle. And this one, yung curve ng McDo is a parabola. Yan. So, yan. So, kung titingnan natin yung another dimension, yung using yung 3D dimension, ito makikita natin, pag hinati-hati natin yung cone, ito yung circle, this one is the ellipse, and this one is the parabola. And this one, yung gilid, ito yung hyperbola. Yan. Yung hyperbola. So, dalawa yan, ano? Yung isa pa yung nasa taas ng cone. So, this one is half lang yung hyperbola. Yan. Now, let's proceed with the history of conic section. So, conic section is one of the oldest math subjects studied. The conics were discovered by Greek mathematician Menaechmus from 375 to 325 BC. Menaechmus' intelligence was highly regarded. He tutored Alexander the Great. Ayan. So, ang naka-discover ng conics ay si Menaechmus. I don't know if tama yung pronunciation ko. Basta siya yun. Siya yung una naka-discover. Pero, hindi walang writings na itabi na nagpapatunay na si Menaechmus yung nakapag-produce ng writings about conics. So, may isa pang taong gumawa ng writings about conics. Siya naman si Apollonius. So, si Apollonius naman, nabuhay siya noong 262 to 190 BC. He wrote the book about conics in a series of books simply titled Conic Sections. Apollonius' nickname was the Great Geometer. He was the first to base the theory of all three conics and sections of one circular cone. So, siya yung naka-invento na kunin dun sa conics yung ating mga conic section. So, siya yung nagbigay ng pangalan na ellipse, parabola, and hyperbola. Kaya natin siya tinatawag ngayon ellipse, parabola, and hyperbola is because of Apollonius. Yun. So, now, let's proceed to the first conic section. Yung pinakasimple to. yung circle. So, yan. Kumuha ko ng disco ball to represent the circle. So, ano ba yung circle? So, ito yung pinaka-simple na conic section. Ito yung pinaka-familiar tayong lahat. Yung circle. Yung sa geometry, pinag-aralan nyo yung circle. Circle is, ano circle? Circle. Yan. Circle is a set of all points that are the same distance from the center. So if we're going to get the standard equation of the circle is x, quantity x minus h squared plus y, quantity y minus k squared equals r squared. So that is the standard equation. So remember the standard equation. This is very important when you are solving circle. Kasi ayan, importante yan. Siyempre, sa math, kailangan alam niyo yung mga formula. Pag alam niyo yung mga formula, napakadali lang mag-solve. Napakadali. So, ayan. If we're going to illustrate the circle, here it is. So, sabi niya, this is a set of all points which are the same distance from the center. And here is the center. So, the center, we use the coordinates HK. So, ito siya. Yung HK na nandito, dun sa equation. So, yung HK natin, yun yung center. And this one is the radius. So, yung radius is the distance from the center to any point on the circle. So, we can also solve for the radius using the equation kasi ayan siya. We're gonna get the radius from this equation, which is r square. So, the center is HK and the radius is r. So, always remember, before you can get the radius, you must get the square root of r square. So, makikita natin naman yan mamaya dun sa ating mga example ng ating example ko ng circle. So, always remember that h, k, and r are all real numbers. Napapalitan, makikita natin mamaya sa example natin na these one are substitute by real numbers. And these x and y are variables. So, hindi nyo na siya papalitan sa equation nyo. X and y lang ang ginagamit natin to signify the variable. Kaya naman ginagamit natin yung x, y kasi para dun sa Cartesian plane. Familiar naman kayo sa Cartesian plane, di ba? So, x is to signify the x-axis, the distance from the x-axis, and y is the distance from the y-axis. Yan. So, for example, we have this equation. The equation x minus 2 squared plus y plus 8 squared equals 81. So, the center is HK. Titingnan nyo lang yung HK. So, kanina, di ba, ang formula natin ay x minus h squared plus y minus 8 squared is equal to 81. Kung mapapansin natin, minus. Para makakuha natin yung HK, babalik ta rin nyo lang to. Kung negative 2 dito, ang h natin ay magiging positive 2. At kung positive 8 naman, ang magiging k natin is negative 8. Kasi nga, yung tatanggalin natin negative. Kasi yung h lang kukunin natin. This one, yun nga, negative, tatanggalin natin. So, kaya naging siyang negative. So, diwarap ang paliwanagan yun. Mas madaling intindihin, sa mas madaling paraan, ibabaliktad nyo lang kung ano yung symbol dito ng ating integer. Babaliktad nyo lang kung negative, magiging positive. Kung positive, magiging negative. So, para makuha natin yung center, always remember that. Marami nagkakamali doon. Dahil minsan din nila napapalitan yung symbol. Alam niyo naman sa math, pag namali kayo ng negative and positive, ano na siya, mali na. Ayan. So, this one naman, 81. So, sabi ko nga kanina, para makuha nyo yung radius, you have to get the square root of 81, which is the square root of 81 is 9. So, the radius is 9. Yun. Ganun lang po kasimple. Makuha mo na yung center and yung radius from our equation. So, that is our center and this one is our radius. Now, let's have this next example. So, our next example is, given the equation x squared plus y squared equals 49, what is the center, what is the radius, and sketch it. So, para mas makita natin, ipapakita ko siya sa papel para mas makita nyo kung paano siya isolve. Ayun. So, naisip ko, huwag na tayong gumamit ng papel. Pagpasensya nyo na lang yung sulat ko. Yung pangit kong sulat. Ayan, gamit na tayong pointer from here. So, let's make it color blue. Ayan. So, now we have this equation, x squared plus y squared equals 49. So, kung mapapansin natin, we don't have h and k. Hindi siya naka-indicate. Pero hindi ibig sabihin na wala tayong center. Pag hindi naka-indicate yung HK or walang real number na nakasulat dito sa equation na nag-represent ng HK, ibig sabihin ang center natin ay 0, 0. So, ibig sabihin wala, since hindi naka-indicate yung H, meaning ang X coordinate ng center natin ay 0, and ang Y coordinate ng center natin ay 0 din. So, ang HK natin ay 0, 0. So, ang center natin ay 0, 0. And then, for the radius, we will get the radius. So, therefore, the radius is you will get the square root of 49. Get the square root of 49. So, square root of 49 equals 7. So, therefore, the radius of our circle is 7. So, dahil meron na tayong center at radius, pwede natin i-sketch yung ating circle. Napakadali lang mag-sketch ng circle. Kailangan nyo lang ng Cartesian plane. Yan. Gawin naman natin yellow yung ating graph. Yan. So, una, you have to sketch the center. So, the center is 0, 0. So, locate 0, 0 in your Cartesian plane. 0, 0 is located here. The center, di ba? Sa center ng ating Cartesian plane. And then, 0, 0. 0 yung x, 0 din yung y. So, ayan siya. Then, for the radius, you will get 7 na distance mula sa 0, 0. Bilang lang kayong 7. Para na distance. Ibig sabihin, di ba, yung any point of the circle, 7 yung distance niya wala doon sa center. So, bilang lang kayo. Ganito lang ako mag-graph. Pero pwede kayong gumamit ng compass para mas maganda yung graph nyo. So, doon sa center, mula center, dito nilalagay yung tusok. Tapos dito yung sa 7, nandun yung kabilang side ng compass. Pero dahil ayaw natin gumamit ng papel, pagtsatsagaan na lang natin drawing kung pangit. So, dito, bilang lang kayo 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Siyempre, nakagawa ng 7 yan. Tapos, dito din. 7. Dito din. 7. At dito din, 7. Yan. Tapos, the drawing na yung circle. Siyempre, dun sa compass, mas maganda yung drawing. So, dahil wala tayong compass, ganito lang ang drawing natin. Ayan. So, ayan na po ang ating circle na merong center na 0, 0 at may radius na 7. So, ayan. Meron na naman po tayong bisita. Say hi.
Hello.
Doon ka na.
Mama, paano kukutong ko? Bigyan mo na akong kamatis.
Okay, now let's proceed to example number 3. So, this one, every time pointer. Gulang. Ayan. So, this one, meron tayong naka-indicate na na real number sa HK na makikita natin. So, sabi ko nga, pag gumagawa kayo ng center, pag kinukuha yung center, yung pinakamadaling paraan, shortcut, ay kunin nyo lang yung kabaliktaran dito. So, ang center natin ay, dahil negative 4 doon, positive 4 yung ating H, at yung K natin, dahil positive 3, negative 3. Ayan. Napakapakit na sulat. Ayan, so ang ating center ay 4, positive 4, negative 3. And then, the radius is 9. Nakalagay dyan. So, get the square root of 9. Square root of 9 is equal to 3. Therefore, our radius is 3. Then, sketch it. So, hanapin muna natin center. As you can see, nandito na siya. Hindi ko nabura. So, ang center natin ay 4, negative 3. Hanapin nyo lang. So, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yan. And then, negative 3 yung y. Negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. So, ito yung ating center. Then, our radius is 3. 3. So, bigyan lang kayong 3 mula sa center. 1, 2, 3. Ayan. Natin konti. Ayan, ulit. 1, 2, 3. Ayan. Then, 3 ulit dito. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Siyempre, ano to? Kung meron naman kayong compass, mas madali yun. Ano nyo siya. So, 3. Kung lang yung 3 na ano. Distance. Tapos, i-circle nyo siya. So, ito na yung ating circle na may center na 4, negative 3, at radius na 3. Yan. Next. So, yun yung paggawa ng pag-sketch natin ng circle gamit yung center and radius. Now, let's proceed to another example. How about this example? Meron naman tayong given, baliktad naman. Given naman yung center at saka yung radius. Kuunin naman natin yung equation ng circle. So, given a circle with center at 0, negative 1, and a radius of 1, write a simplified equation for the circle. So, again, use this standard formula for our circle. So, una, identify the H, K, and R. So, ang H natin ay 0. Sumulat ng 0. Then, ang K ay negative 1. Negative 1. At ang ating radius ay 1. 1 square is also 1. So, 1. Yan. Then, substituting your formula, ang magiging sagot natin ay x minus 0 squared plus y minus negative 1 squared equals 1 squared. Ayan. Then, simplify the formula. Ang magiging sagot natin ay x squared plus negative times negative, magiging positive na. Y plus 1 squared equals 1. So, ito na yung ating formula. The formula is x squared plus quantity y plus 1 square equals 1. And there are some example na hindi given yung standard equation, kundi yung general equation natin. So example, this one, hindi siya nakaayos ng standard form ng equation, naka-general equation siya. So, kailangan ang gagawin natin, iayos muna natin siya ng standard form para mas madaling mahanap yung center at saka yung radius. So, unang-una, iayos nyo muna siya. Kung naaalala nyo yung completing the square, yun yung gagawin natin. We have to complete the square para maayos natin siya into standard form. So, ang unang gagawin natin is kailangan pagsamasamahin muna natin yung mga x, tapos yung mga y, tapos ililipat natin sa right side yung constant. So, yan. So, let's try that. So, halimbawa, sama muna natin yung x squared minus 6x. Tapos, meron siyang kulang. Yung dulo ng trinomial. Kaya nga tinatawag natin siya completing the square. Kukumpletuhin natin itong nandito sa space. Tapos, plus, yung sa y, kunin nyo na muna yung y. So, magiging, unahin nyo na yung may square. Y square plus 3y plus yung kulang. So, blank equals, lilipat yun yung negative 6 to the right side. So, alam niyo na, pag nagtatranspose ba naglilipat, yung shortcut natin, papagkulit nyo yung sign. From negative, magiging positive. Kung positive, magiging negative. Siyempre, hindi yun yung tamang math concept, ano? Pero siyempre, gusto natin yung shortcut na. So, lilipat nyo lang siya, transpose nyo lang. So, negative 6 magiging positive 6.
Mama, pwede na yung nakaset mo. Hindi ko maginito.
And then, after that, pag nakuha nyo na siya, kailangan na natin yung i-complete yung square kapag nakaayos na ng ganyan. Kukunin na natin kung ano yung nawawala, kung ano yung ilalagay natin dito sa blank space. So, ibahin natin color para makita nyo. Hindi kasi ito kasali dun sa equation. So, gawin natin siyang red. Ayan. So, i-complete natin. Ang pag-complete ng square, kailangan kunin nyo lang yung middle. Yung middle. So, ang middle natin ay negative 6. Tapos, get the half of that. Get the half of that and then square. Yan. So, pag na-square natin yan, ang magiging sagot, ang half ng negative 6, negative 3 squared is positive 9. Yeah. Then, palagay nyo na dyan, positive 9. Tapos, dito din, get the half ng gitna. So, 3 over 2 square equals, yan, so hindi siya pwedeng i-divide, hindi sakto. So, square nyo lang yung numerator and denominator. So, magiging 9 over 4. Ayan, 9 over 4. Dadagdag. And remember this, kailangan tandaan nyo to. Kung ano yung dinagdag nyo dito sa left side, kailangan idagdag nyo din sa right side. So, magkakadagdag tayo ng plus 9 saka plus 9 over 4. Yan. Then, simplify. Simplify na natin. Complete na natin yung equation. So, gawin ulit natin yung proof. Ayan. So, to simplify, kukunin nyo lang yung factor nito. Ayan. So, to factor, get the square root of x squared, magiging x. Then, square root of this. Actually, ito yan. Negative 6 over 2 So, negative 3 squared plus this one, square root ng y, tapos square root of 9 over 4, ito siya, plus, bali binalikan lang natin kanina, 3 over 2. Tapos, yung sign dito pa rin siya. Ang galing. Yan. Then, this one, pag sama-samahin nyo lang, hindi pa natin siya pwedeng i-add kasi fraction, no? So, ang denominator natin ay 4. So, i-times na lang sa kanila para maging over 4 sila lahat. 4 times 6, 24, plus 4 times 9, 36, plus 9. Yan. Then, simplify. So, add nyo lang yan. 24 plus 36 plus 9. That is 69 over 4. So, yan. Makukuha. Dahil kung mapapansin natin, naka-standard na siya. Ito na yung standard form. Yun na yung standard form natin. Makukuha nyo na dyan yung center and the radius. So, ang center natin ay mula dito, positive 3 and negative 3 over 2. Yan. And the square root of 69 over 4. Get the square root of 69 over 4. Okay. So, wala tayong square root of 69. I mean, hindi siya perfect square. So, leave nyo na lang siya ng square root of 69. Okay lang yun. Para hindi na tayo mahirapan. Square root of 69. Then, square root of 4 is 2. So, yun yung radius niya. Square root of 69 over 2. And the center is 3. Negative 3 over 2. Yan. And for the last part, sa closure natin, I will leave it here. Solve this equation, x squared plus y squared minus 4x minus 30 equals 0. So, naka-general equation din siya. You have to find the radius and the center and you have to sketch the graph. So, again, kailangan lang gamitin mo gawin mo muna yung standard form of the equation of the circle bago mo mahanap yung radius and center and bago mo siya ma-sketch. Yun. So, yan yung ating closure. So, lahat ng bagay may closure. Kailangan natin ng closure. So, yan. Kung nakuha niyo yung sagot, comment your answer. Kung gusto niyo na maipakita ko yung solution, just comment below. Okay? I'll see you on my next video. So, siguro ang next video natin naman is either, let's go with ellipse kasi siya yung kamukha ng circle. And then after that, parabola. And after that is hyperbola. Okay, I'll see you in my next video. Please subscribe and comment and like this video if you want some more of this. Bye.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if